Hi, welcome to our first subscription video for Espresso Brewing Guide. And today I'm going to share with you how we make the Los Perinos for our espresso base today. Okay, so we use 16.4 grams in because this is a single dose. So if you using espresso grinder, please expect they will have a little bit of retention inside grinder. Also same for EK, sometimes around 0.2 retention. So we're targeting 16 grams to 16.2 grams coffee inside our dose later. Going the beans. Espresso usually is rely on our coffee powder to create a pressure block on the whole coffee ground, a compressed coffee ground. So the water go through with high pressure go through and extract espresso come out in the cup. So means that we need to have even and compact coffee bed in the basket will help us to create more even high quality espresso. So for the coffee ground, not too coarse, but not too fine. Not fine as flour, slightly coarser than flour. So this is also a common question. How to recognize coffee ground? So if we give a little bit pressure on it, like this, usually they will stick together and create some crack. Means this is a good grind size for most of espresso. And if we press and they didn't stick together, means the coffee is too coarse, very too coarse. And if we press it and you can see very obvious your fingerprint and very sticky, means it's too fine for our espresso, which will block to our extraction. So now for our subscriber, we will also send you a sample as a reference in a subscription box. And we start make our espresso now. No matter what equipment you have at home, just to make sure the coffee ground amount is fixed your basket. So that means if your basket is 16 grams, you can try to give 16.5 as a safe measurement or 17. Just make sure not less than 16 grams because the reference is for commercial use. So give a level. Try to make everything evenly distribute. Give a flat temp. So if you worry you have a bad pressure on it or maybe a temp stagnant, right? So just gently place on top first. Use your finger to feel around. Make sure here is straight so you don't mess up with your temp later. Gently, slowly give a pressure this way. Okay. So after you practice many times already, you can go quicker. But now we just try to show you how to do the damping for our espresso. So just make sure straight and give a little spin. So usually some ground will stick on the temple edge. So make sure give a gentle spin, but not to crack your espresso part. Just like this spin. So all the coffee ground will polish and drop back into the surface, just to create a beautiful surface. Okay. So now for our espresso recipe, we use 16.4 as you see just now to the U of 28 grams. So this may be vary from grinder to grinder and machine to machine. Okay, as long as your coffee not fall too fast and evenly. So if you can see the color, around just right before the color turns into transparent color. So when you're extracting the coffee, you can start look at the, if you have a skill, of course you can preference for the skills. Also, you can have a look on the espresso color. From beginning, we have a golden brown, more darker, come out first. Then they will turn into more light brown and more yellow creamy. Then we should stop around the white color appear. Before the transparent come out, transparent liquid come out, we should stop for our espresso. For Los Pirinos, some coffee you need to do more extractions, but this is around that before transparency. If you want a more delicious coffee for milk base, you can put slightly shorter, like 1 to 2 grams shorter. So the flavor and overall liquid will be more concentrated. Then good to pair with your milk, so not too milky. But if you want to drink espresso or black coffee, we will suggest you go for slightly more, maybe from 28 to 30 or 32. Just depends on your preference. So if you found it too sour, just extend the extraction rate, extend the yield. If you find it too dilute and bitterness appeal, so you just go shorter. For example, just go 3 grams shorter. If you found 35 is too bitter for you and dilute, milk and unflavor, so maybe you go 30 grams. And 30 grams still taste, maybe should taste a little bit sweeter and less bitterness if you do it right with all the technical. Then is that your preference? You still prefer to more brighter and more sweetness, maybe you can go lesser, 39 grams. Then that should be the range that you make a perfect espresso. So this Los Pirinos has a bright cherry acidity with notes of hazelnut and some almonds in the aftertaste, raisin and dark chocolate. So just a quick brewing guide for our espresso. If you have any questions, please feel free to send back to us so we can improve our brewing guide quality for this video. And thank you and hope you enjoy. Bye bye.